聴者さんが外国人の方もね結構いらっしゃるので、今日は英語で話していきたいと思います。ではいきますね。In today's video, I would like to speak in English. My English pronunciation is not so good, so please be kind to watch. Today, I'd like to read a story in English. I like the sound of speaking English. Can you read it? Well, let's get started. Let's get started. 今日は赤ずきんちゃん、赤ずきんを読みます。では、ここでパソコンで台本があるので、台本を見ながら読んでいきますね。では、いきます。赤ずきん Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a sweet little girl. Everyone who saw her liked her, but most of all her grandmother, who did not know what to give the child next. Once she gave her a little cap made of red velvet. Little cap made of red velvet, because it suited her so well, and she wanted to wear it all the time. She came to be known as Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother said to her, "Come, Little Red Riding Hood, here is a piece of cake and a bottle of wine. Take them to your grandmother. She is sick and weak, and they will do her well. Mind your manners and give her my greetings. Behave yourself on the way and do not leave the path, or you might fall down and break the glass. And then there will be nothing for your sick grandmother." Little Red Riding Hood promised to obey her mother. The grandmother lived out in the woods, a half hour from the village. When Little Red Riding Hood entered the woods, a wolf came up to her. She did not know what a wicked animal he was, and was not afraid of him. "Good day to you, Little Red Riding Hood." "Thank you, Wolf. Why are you going to so early, Little Red Riding Hood?" "To grandmother's." "Why are you carrying under your apron?" "Grandmother is sick and weak, and I am taking her some cake and wine. We baked yesterday, and they should give her strength." Little Red Riding Hood, "Just where does your grandmother live?" "Hers is a good quarter hour from here in the woods. Under the 3 large oak trees, there is a hedge of hazel bushes there. You must know the place," said Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf thought to himself, "Now there is a tasty bite for me. Just now I'm going to catch her." Then he said, "Listen, Little Red Riding Hood. Haven't you seen the beautiful flowers that are blossoming in the woods? Why don't you go and take a look? And I don't believe you can hear how beautifully the birds are singing. You're walking along us, so you are on your way to school in the village. It is very beautiful in the further into the woods, but the wolf ran straight to the grandmother's house and knocked on the door. Who's there? Little Red Riding Hood, I'm blinking in some cake and wine. Open the door for me. Just press the latch and got out the grandmother. I'm too weak to get up. The wolf placed the latch and the door opened. He stepped inside, went straight to the grandmother's bed and ate her up. Then he took her clothes, put them on, and put her cap on his head. He got into her bed and put the curtains shut. Little Red Riding Hood had run after flowers and did not continue her way to grandmother's until she had gathered all that she could carry. When she arrived, she found to her surprise that the door was open. She walked into the parlor and everything looked so strange that she thought, "Oh my God, why am I so afraid? I usually eat at grandmother's." Then she went to the bed and pulled back the curtains. Grandmother was lying there with her cap pulled down over her face and looking very strange. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have!" "Oh, it's better to hear you is." "Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have!" "Oh, it's better to see you is." "Oh, grandmother, what big hands you have!" "Oh, it's better to carry you with." "Oh, grandmother, what a horribly big mouth you have!" "Oh, it's better to eat you with." And whispered, he jumped out of bed, jumped on top of poor the Red Riding Hood, and ate her up. As soon as the wolf had finished this tasty bite, he climbed back into bed, fell asleep, and began to snore very loudly. Huntsman was just passing by. He thought it strange that the old man was snoring so loudly, so he decided to take a look. He stepped inside, and in the bed there lay the wolf that he had been hunting for such a long time. He was eating the grandmother, but perhaps he still can be saved. I won't shoot him, thought the huntsman. So he took a pair of scissors and cut open his belly. He had cut only a few strokes when he saw the red caps shining through. He cut a little more, and the girl jumped out and cried. "Oh, I was so frightened. It was so dark inside the wolf's body." And then the grandmother came out alive as well. Then Little Red Riding Hood fetched some large heavy stones. They filled the wolf's body with them, and when he woke up and tried to run away, the stones were so heavy that he fell down dead. The three of them were happy. The huntsman took the wolf's belt, the grandmother ate the cake and drank the wine that Little Red Riding Hood had brought. And Little Red Riding Hood thought to herself, "As long as I live, I will never leave the path and run off into the woods by myself if mother tells me not to." They also tell how Little Red Riding Hood was taking some baked things to her grandmother another time, when another wolf spoke to her and wanted her to leave the path. But Little Red Riding Hood took care and went straight to grandmother's. She told her that she had seen the wolf and that she had wished her good day, but had stared at her in a weak manner. "If we hadn't been on a public road, he would have eaten me up," she said. "Come," said grandmother, "let's lock the door so he can't get in." Soon afterward, the wolf knocked on the door and called out, "Open up, grandmother. It's Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm making some baked things. They remained silent and did not open the door. The weak one worker around his house several times and finally jumped onto the roof. He wanted to wait until the little Red Riding Hood went home that evening. Then Flora handed her up in the darkness, but the grandmother's while he was up to. There was a large stone stool in front of the house. Fetch a bucket, Little Red Riding Hood, she said. Yesterday I cooked some sausage, carried the water that I poured down with to the floor. Little Red Riding Hood carried the water that I poured down with to the floor. Little Red Riding Hood carried water under the large slope was clear where the smell of sausage arose into the boy's nose. He sniffed and looked down, stretching his neck so long that he could no longer hold himself, and he began to slide. He was straight off the roof, fell into the slope, and drowned. And Little Red Riding Hood returned home happily and safely. Finish. It was very interesting and a famous story in Japan. So, thank you for watching and